Real fast, y'all, I just want to say before y'all get into the clip, a few things that I forgot to say, didn't mention to say, is that I was mentioning leaders of, not even leaders, I didn't get into it, but I did say earth angels that used to be on this earth that are no longer there, no longer here. Those are the ancient beings I'm talking about, though, like passed over leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, like Aaliyah, Tupac. Like, you would be amazed the reincarnated spirit that you have attached to you, like how far it goes back, where it comes from. You know what I'm saying? It's all according to your bloodline, as I was saying, and your bloodline definitely is ancient. Also, don't allow what makes you different to make you ashamed of who you are and who you're meant to be. Love on people regardless. Do what you got to do. And also, I wanted to just say that our gifts are not all just spiritually based. You know, you could be, like I said, a singer, meant to be a singer, a writer, a producer, an actor, an actress. Like, your frequency is going to be felt through the vibration you give off through your gifts. Like Nicki Minaj, for example. People that I believe are actually earth angels. And we're not perfect. We purify ourselves through the process of our everyday life, through light versus dark. But you got people like Cardi B, Glorilla, in our today's musical world. People like that, you know, that have a story, a testimony behind them. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Like, they were considered the odd ones until they made it. So they got through their breakthrough. There's many other people that I didn't name, but I just wanted to drop that on you guys. Like, you'd be amazed who the earth angels are in your life, after you done mistreated them and mistook them to be whoever they was before they evolved. So just be mindful. You never know who you're entertaining. You know that saying? How it go? Well, you never know who you're entertaining, basically. Like, you could be entertaining an angel, and people be like, no, because we think angels are supposed to come with the wings and how it's, you know, illustrated in books and stuff like that. But no, angels come in human form. So that's what I wanted to say. Now I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and get into the podcast. Bye. What's up, gang? I had to get on this right now and literally stop what I was doing to be obedient, because God said do it now. I was just catching too many signs. But yeah, I got a message for you guys, and it's basically for earth angels. I'm talking to people that are considered like weird, different, odd. You've been overly ostracized by your own loved ones. Your nervous system is like under reconstruction type energy. Like, you've always had to, like, all your life had to fight type of thing. Like, and I'm not playing music in the background because the last video I made, I was copyrighted for using copyright-free music. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, and I have done what I need to do in reference to that. But moving forward, now that I have educated myself on what copywriting is really all about and what are the repercussions and all of that. I'm trying to follow to the rules and the standards. So bear with me. I am kind of new to all of this when it comes to that kind of stuff too. But all the stuff that has been done, now I'm talking to my catalyst. All the stuff that has been done in the past, y'all had y'all fun. I let it ride because I ain't know no better. I know better now. I know better now. So if y'all trying to do all that funny business, reporting my channel and ganging up against me because you don't like that I move in a certain way and I live a certain lifestyle to the point where I am on my own path. I'm awakened with my journey, and what I do is for mankind. And I happen to give messages that are accurate and basically provides clarity that is needed to anyone that understands where I'm coming from, feels what needs to be, basically resonates. Thank you, Holy Spirit. To anyone that resonates with my messages. But that's not what this is about. These type of people are the people that I'm talking about in this message that I'm about to drop anyway. So basically, I'm just trying to keep up with the rules and the standards for YouTube, and moving forward we shouldn't be having too many more problems. But anyway, what are earth angels? We're galactic beings, basically. There's a lot of different titles for who we are. Galactic beings, earth angels, aliens, because our spirit is so ancient, and it basically is a gift from God that people are so unawoken about. Basically, our ancestors go way back. We're talking ancient bloodline. Let's break that down for a second. Not entirely, but just briefly. And if you don't know, and I'm talking to the oppressors, the ones, the bullies, the narcs, in the form of human and family, friends and ex-lovers of your past. Like, lost my train of thought even just saying that, but it will come back to me. But oh yeah, like our if you don't know, you could have such a profound ancient like spirit attached to you, and it could come from like many generations ago. That's what makes it so ancient. So for instance, our past beloved earth angels that are no longer on earth in the 3D, they inherit through our reincarnations. So you can really just be yourself, and be young and just be born with such a type of spirit, and never really even knew that this person was attached to your bloodline, and that's why you've been attacked for so long in your life. But that's why, when we become awakened, us earth angels, it's our job and our duty to awaken other spirits, other beings, so that they can understand why they're treated the way they are, how special and divine they truly are, and encourage them to do what they are meant to do on this earth, because that's a part of God's prophecy for your life, over your life. Whatever your gifts are is what you're good at doing. You could be a writer like I am, you could be a poet like I am, you could be a singer, you could be a rapper, you could be a hairdresser, you could be anything that you feel that you are great at. And if you're born to a family of low lives, no diss, no offense, I'm just keeping it 100, low achievers, I won't say low lives, I'll say low achievers, then you especially are going to be abused, so that you don't go further, because you're such good nature, you're such good energy, you're such good supply. People want to feed off of you. And that's when they want to use you for different reasons. That's what feeding off of you is. So you get picked on, you get bullied, you get ostracized, you get abused in all different ways, emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, in so many different ways. And then they get help with other people that you probably don't know or you do know, and they all talk crap about you and defame you and slander you, and it ultimately sabotages your resources, your reputation, and your life, and it makes your journey harder. They are your catalyst. They are the people that is put in your life actually to reignite your reincarnated soul. Let me get on that. Yeah. These type of people that I'm talking about, like, I share my life experiences with you guys for a reason. I've been isolated, lied on. My life has been put into great danger many times, even up to this day. My children's lives have been put into danger. Our home has been attacked 4 or 5 times. The police has been called. Reports have been made on my behalf to the police, and no justice. People just randomly banging on doors and running off, peeing on the door and abusing the house, knocking over trash cans, working with my children's teachers and staff in their school. It was a nightmare living in Chester before I made that decision to leave, and then them being the narcs and the abusers in my life. They done ran off the probate court and putting in all these false claims and talking about, they don't know where I'm at and I'm missing and all this, so that they could constantly basically feed off my energy, because I was their supply. What they gain from me is what you don't see and what you don't know about, and that's all connected to their secrets. Why am I targeted? There's a reason. Why is it so much a big deal for me not to be able to have a normal job? This is why it's nothing but push to me to do what I'm meant to do, because I tried to apply for the 9 to 5. They don't want me to do that. They don't want me to be an entrepreneur either. They want me to sit around and just basically crawl back to them and beg for them to abuse me some more. These people are weird. It's like touching a stove and realizing it's hot, and then they expect you to want to keep touching a hot ass stove. It's dangerous. It's hot. It's gonna burn you, and they want you to be okay with that. They want to watch you while you touch a hot stove. They get enjoyment from that. That's what catalysts are. That's how deep they are. They want to watch you hurt yourself real bad, because it gives them a rush. It's like, you see how I'm looking right now? That's how they feel about us. That ass. Just like that. And they are the ones that defame us and lie to us about, all our lives. We're taught to think a certain way. We're taught to live a certain way. We're even taught that our life is what it is when it's really not. And then when God drops those gems down and gives us those tools that we need to be the ancient beings that we are, people get scared, they get spooked, and they want to target us. Some of us are already intact with our spiritual gifts. Some of us are not. You could be or you could not be. You know what I'm saying? But you are definitely born with a high purpose in your life, and their job is to suppress your gifts. Their job is to keep you going through adversity, to break your spirit, basically. Abuse you so endlessly. Make you want to hide your own gifts, make you want to walk away from your own gifts. They want to make you want to hide, make you want to commit suicide. These people have no boundaries. Like in my case, again, they done did illegal things that they know can land them into jail, stealing my identity and lying about it, taking homes and money that don't belong to them, and constantly paying people to come my way and put my life into danger. They got a like time limit because they've been going to court and lying, and then also forging documents and hiding my mail, and that's a crime right there, touching people's mail and hiding it from them because you don't want them to have some, because you feel they don't deserve it. Like, these are like a bunch of dead ass hate to go to like the movie Cinderella, but like we were treated like Cinderella. And they are the evil, wicked stepmother, like dead ass. Like, as devious as that woman was, her spirit, that's how these people are. Like, especially when you're going through things from your own so-called mother, person that birthed you, was connected to you for 9 months before you was even born, birthed you into this world, loved you, cared for you. How could you ever want to come for your own child like that and feel good about it and have no remorse and no, you know what I'm saying? For what you're doing out here and all the lies you're spreading. And it's like, this is the way that you want to pull them back so that you could constantly feed off of them and hurt them some more. This is your own flesh and blood. Half of us are not even biologically related to the people that we call family. And that's part of secrets you probably don't even know about yourself. We share a lot of obstacles in common. A lot of readers, the real readers that are really, really gifted and really touched by the divine, and are connected to their spirit guides and their ancestors, like, you know what I'm talking about. All the things that we've endured, I listen to different stories of different people, and it's like, dang, this is why they want to muffle us, and this is why they don't want us to have a voice, because it's really a war of light versus dark going on. And that's how you want to know if you're an earth angel and if this message is for you. Because if you are an earth angel, you were born to be able to endure abuse, adversity, isolation, just all kind of things that is meant to break you. It didn't break you. It kept you resilient, and it kept you strong, because you are, like I said, your spirit is ancient, and you actually carry unique DNA. That is. And they don't want you to know all these beautiful things about yourself. So from yay high, you're conditioned to believe certain things about yourself. And that's how they dim your light as a child. Not acknowledging your gifts, not giving you praise, and helping your confidence and your esteem to grow. Leaving you hanging in all of those areas of your life, and kind of forcing you to figure it out as you go along. You become your own mommy, your own daddy. Of course, Earth and the universe is gonna, teach you everything you need to learn and protect you, because you have a contract with the ethers and you don't even know. Like, you are so protected, like I said. And these people don't like that. So they get help. And they go through so many different people. And they lie. And they pay people to lie. And pay people doctors, they have all kinds of people that they're in contact with, and I'm using my life as an example because this is how far people go, and this is why they get away with it, because they figure there's so many people against one little person. They would never believe you. We're just gonna call you crazy. If you ever tried to speak up about something and you was called crazy or delusional or whatever, you definitely can relate to what I'm saying. You know, it's not just card readers that go through this. There's 144,000 earth angels on this earth. And, you know what I'm saying? We all have different gifts. We're just all definitely unique in our own right, set to go through a certain path to fulfill God's prophecy, God's will, and gifted with spiritual gifts as well as our own unique gifts. And that's for the outside. Not for the outside, that's for humanity to be able to vibrate to our frequency. And anciently, everything that we need comes from the divine. Our downloads, our signs, our synchronicities, our ups and our downs, our obstacles, everything is meant to help us go through what's called a purification phase. You go from being a hoodlum to Christ-like, basically, but you're still human, you still have flaws. It doesn't make you perfect, it's just God's mark on us. That's why it's a war, light versus dark going on. The dark forces in your life are your catalysts, are your abusers, are your narcs. Okay, and we are the light beings that are born already awoken, and our job and our mission is to awaken other people. You feel me? Hold on for a sec. Yeah, but basically we don't follow the crowd. Our rebellion against conforming to society norms and standards is what makes us targets at the end of the day. You know, and overly ostracized and picked on and made fun of for being unique and different. If you go outside, you're not going to see too many people looking like us. However you're dressed today, however you wear your hair, however you talk, however you move, like you're different for a reason. And it's not meant to be hidden and embarrassed and ashamed about. It's meant for you to keep going and touch people's lives. Because God chose you to be just like that, and even greater. Hold on, my bad, y'all. But yeah, through when we go through adversity, it actually helps us to find our true selves. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it gives us a great deal of resilience and even more strength. That's why we don't fold and go running back to people and begging and crying. We value our worth. Everything that we go through, it adds more value to our worth. And by the time so many whoopings and lessons and obstacles go down, you are nowhere near the same. You're not meant to be the same. You're meant to evolve even higher. Okay? Like dead ass. So I wanted to drop a few gems on you guys, and now I'm looking at my book because I didn't want to miss anything. But basically, earth angels aren't easily categorized. We don't fit into society boxes. Again, our solitude is our strength. When we go in isolation mode and we're all alone and our back is to the wall, that's when we reform. Basically, we're born with spiritual gifts. We face struggles, obstacles, dilemmas, abuse, mistreatment, and so much more that would break the spirit of the average soul. The average person wouldn't be able to go through the whoopings and the torture and the torment and the agony and the misery and the depression that is meant to cause our nervous system to go out of control. We keep it all under wraps. You know what it is, and you know what it ain't. Hold on. We see the world through a different lens, like I said, and we definitely are greatly mocked. And that's meant to affect our self-esteem, fuck with our nervous system again, and and cause us a great deal of confusion within ourselves. But when you know, you just know better. Like, after going through so many different things and staying true to yourself, God gonna reward you for holding it down. God gonna see you through no matter what. Keep going. Don't let nobody make you feel no kind of way, yo. Like, dead ass. Whatever you want to do with your life, it's your life. Do what you want to do with your life. You know what I mean? Yeah, and all of the abuse and stuff is just for us being different. We are divinely protected despite the torment. They go through, when people come for us, bad things happen to them, and it's because we don't retaliate. I know, again, sharing my life, people have gotten fucked up for coming in my energy, whether they want to admit it to you or not. People have gotten fucked up. My ancestors be pulling up on their asses, yo, dead ass. You got a powerful force of protection like that around you, and you don't even know, or you do know. But take that as how it resonates for you, okay? Because our ancestors, they don't play around. And they take this very seriously. And half of the secrets that these people be trying to keep from us is connected to our ancestors. For real. Like, and they don't like it. It's like they be like flies on the wall, hearing these people conversations against us. We're not even in the places that they are in when they are defaming us and planning attacks on our lives. DMing people for murder hits, all kinds of stuff just to keep their secrets safe. It's all about their secrets, all about their image, all about their cloak. But we'll talk about that another day. But yeah, I don't want to go note for note because it is a lot, but y'all know what it is. We're protected for God's purpose. That's why every day, no matter how much we go through with the battle of light versus dark, God keep sending those angels in and sending out our ancestors to whoop ass, like dead ass. And our catalysts, we grow to love them from afar. We don't even hate them because they help us transform into the Incredibles, like dead ass. Dead ass. Spiritually and emotionally and physically. They help us boss up, in other words. So that's why we don't hate them. We don't retaliate. We just, they don't know how the saying go, for they don't know what they do. Even though they make these plots and stuff against us, they don't really know who they're attacking. They don't really know. They some people don't know. But then there are demonic and dark forces that do know. But you're supposed to forgive them no matter what. You feel me? And it'd be hard because when you go back and you think about where you could be and all the effort and the energy you put into doing the right things on and off camera, just being true to yourself, trying to reach your goals, and being knocked down so many times that people don't even know about it. It's like literally this happening, and you were shoved in a dark room somewhere and nobody really knows. Like, that's what that feels like. And we gotta be okay and survive that and want to come running back for more of that. Living and dealing with these kind of people. Like I said, like, some of them, they know what they're doing. Some don't. But we do have to forgive them no matter what. But it doesn't mean that we have to invite them back into our life. We can love them from afar for the rest of our lives. If that's what it is, that's what it is. You feel me? But never hate your catalysts because they help you to be the best version of yourself. Little do they know, it really gives us fuel. Like, they don't understand that shit because it's not normal. We're not normal. We're not ordinary beings. Duh. But they think that we just saying that and whatever, yeah. And then Like I said, if they come in your energy, they're gonna get fucked up in the spirit. You ain't got a chant. You ain't gotta do nothing but pray. I promise you. You ain't gotta do nothing under the moon, none of that. None of that stuff that they be into and claiming that we do, and claim that we do that so that people can look at us like the goblins and goblins in town and want to kick us out of town and treat us like the weirdos. Nah. But the people y'all overly praise, little do y'all know. And that's basically everything. Like I said, I'm not going to go over it, but the more they do it, the things they do to us, basically the more sharpened and the more discerned we become, the more resilient we become, the more stronger we become. And they don't want no more smoke, but they're going to constantly keep trying until they get what the reaction that they deserve, ultimately. Okay? Whether it comes from us or God or their life. Like I said, people get too close, they get burned. People get fucked up coming in our energy. So all your job is to do is keep healing yourself, keep loving yourself, keep pouring into yourself and other human beings, and God got the rest. God bless y'all. There's probably more that I could cover in reference to this topic, because I will say this. The level of boundaries have been tremendously crossed when it comes to the catalyst in my own life. Okay, I'm a lefty, I've been adopted, I'm just different all the way around the border with my adoptive family, so-called family, and my so-called birth family. I just never really fit in to any really society or box that I've ever, been categorized about being in. Okay, these people have no mercy. They have no accountability, no remorse for the things that they have done and said about me, and attacking my children, yo. And then having them wonder why their lives are so fucked up. I don't be doing nothing to nobody. I don't attack nobody on my life. I don't attack nobody. I do not retaliate. That's not my style. I may, vent about clarity, about what's going on to give clarity, but that's as far as I take things. Like, I don't give people the time of the day to get me to the level of wanting to retaliate against them. Because I know the minute I do that, I lose out. You gotta let God do what He gonna do, no matter how long it take. Because just as we learn and we go through our ups and downs, they're gonna learn and they're gonna go through some ups and downs too. We are actually the bait to give these people the karma that they deserve. And that's exactly what they get for picking on us. It's like picking on somebody that you don't know is ultimately very, very, very special on the low. You think it's so weird and not as pretty as the other flowers. It's like picking on a brittle flower. Oh, it's not as bright as the other flowers. It's not as vibrant as the other flowers. It's not as healthy. It's not as strong. You're just picking on it. Then one day it just grows out of nowhere. Like, I can give y'all so many examples of who we are, how we are perceived to these type of people. But they picked on the wrong ones, damn it. And they gonna learn. Back off, or you're gonna get your whole entire life hurt. Not from us, but from the divine and our ancestors. Cloning my phone, yeah. Like, it's a whole level of love with the people in my life that have evaded my privacy to no return, that they get locked up for. Like, I literally had a prank call. Somebody hacked my son's phone, hacked his number, calling me on some type of prank call from my son's cell phone number. And then my account being hacked as well, reading my messages, like going into contacts, reaching out to people, and just doing the most. Like, these people deserve to get thrown all the way under the fucking jail, yo. Like, I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. The lengths of misery and torment and abuse that these people have taken to try to control me and make me conform to their standards, and to how much light they gave me permission to shine. And if you're anything like me, and if any of the things I said about my life resembles yours in any kind of way, just know that you're not alone. You were born to go through some tough things, but you were born to kick ass too. And you were born to do something amazing with this world. You're born to connect with the people around you for a reason. And anybody that came against you, they're going to pay for whatever they have done. It's just that simple. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to bounce. But yeah, I think I covered everything that I wanted to say. Yeah. So I'm going to get off of this jaw now. Peace, love, and light. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.